I'm just parking in the middle. There we go. Oh yeah. Take him on. I like it. Oh yeah. Get me back. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna pull it back. I see you. Oh! Oh my gosh! What a header! I feel like it's stupid. Oh my gosh. What's happening, guys? This is Lesky, and it's time for another build on FC24 Clubs. I'll be showing y'all a CDM build, and this one is built for being on the ball and playmaking. We're not just solely focusing on defense for this CDM build. You're able to be that deep lying playmaker build, and it's almost similar to a Busquets style build, being listed as a center mid. I feel like this is the best position for this type of role because they have better dribbling and better passing than both fullbacks and wingbacks. The height is 6'2", like Busquets, and then the weight is 152 pounds. You can go all the way up to 174 for an average looking body type, and then 152 will make you look skinnier. Preferred foot is right-footed, but of course you can switch that up. Let's now take a look at some of the highlights I got with this build. What the?
Oh, why? It looked like it tried to lock onto me, but then it didn't. Ooh.
Little press proven showcase.
Was not prepared for that, mate.
Like this, make that bad post run. Like that.
Holy
Cookies.
Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Oh wow. That's a goal.
Stop him down. No. That was no. I'm gonna get you back.
That was nice.
Give me back. Give me back.
No way. Yeah. Oh my gosh, down the middle. Look at that. Yo.
Ah, there you go.
My bad. You got it, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
You like that? Oh my gosh. Let's go. This will be the perfect build for you in the midfield if you like helping out on defense and then being able to support and start the offense for your team. So for the play styles on this build, you can definitely switch them up, especially when it comes to these play style pluses. I have long ball pass plus and Trivela plus. I think long ball is great for this deep lying playmaker role, just being able to hit those long bombs over the top and send a teammate in behind, or you can just switch it across the field, or maybe just hit a lobbed pass to your striker's chest or head for them to control it or flick it on to another teammate. And then the playstyle I have for the other plus is Trivela plus. This is because I didn't go for any weak foot upgrades, and I feel like Trivela plus would be perfect for this because I can spam those Trivela passes that I like doing. They are very good. If you don't do very many Trivela passes at all, I'd suggest not rocking Trivela plus, maybe just going normal Trivela and then going for another passing play style or maybe a defensive play style, like possibly pinged pass, incisive pass, tiki-taka would all be great. Or if you did go a defensive play style, I would go anticipate plus. And then for the normal play styles, I have all the passing play styles except for whipped pass. So that is incisive pass, pinged pass, and tiki-taka. Anticipate is the only defensive playstyle. There is a slot for another defensive playstyle. If you wanted to take off like press proven, quick step, or a passing playstyle, you could do that. But press proven is really good for left sticking. It speeds up that left sticking, makes it feel a little bit better, which will be good in the midfield with a lot of pressure on you. And it'll also help for shielding players off, which is great for a CDM. And then the last one is quick step, just to get that extra burst of speed. Let's look at some other play styles that you could potentially put on this build if you want to sub something out. So there's aerial, just to help win more 50-50s in the midfield. First touch, flare for fancy passes. And then I think technical could be a decent option, just a controlled sprint out of pressure and then hit a pass. really any of these defensive play styles except for block. To be honest, I don't think block's very good unless you're a center back or potentially a fullback, just to block those shots. As a midfielder, I don't think it's going to be as helpful. So jockey, intercept, slide tackle, bruiser, you could all go for. And then, of course, we already have the passing play styles. And then back to the Trivela Plus. I mostly put this on for just hitting Trivela passes, and it will give you a lot of contextual Trivela passes, which is quite nice. But I was even able to score some Trivela long shots. It really adds a lot more power and curve onto your Trivelas, and we don't have any skill points on the shooting page, but I was still able to score some nice long shots. Here we go, we're looking at the skill tree now, and I have everything on the pace page except for this bottom right +2 sprint speed. Just didn't have the skill points for it, but I do have 5-star skills on this build, and a great substitution would be just to max out the pace, get 90 sprint speed, and you'll be good to go. But we do have 82 acceleration, and you also could take it off the acceleration and put it on sprint speed. Just, it's up to you guys what you want to do with that. For the entire time I was using the build, I had it like this. Like I said, there is no skill points on shooting, and I would have loved to get some weak foot upgrades, get that 5-star weak foot for our passes, but it is just a lot of skill points, and I do not think it's worth it. Like right here, 8 skill points for a 4-star weak foot. You could argue that might be worth it, but in order to get the 5-star weak foot, you have to spend another 11 skill points, and that is just way too much. It's not going to make that much of a difference, and that is why I wanted to try this build with Trivela Plus to help you avoid using that weak foot and just hitting those outside the foot passes. And then look right here, we have 82 long shots, which is honestly pretty good with that Trivela Plus. If you're hitting those Trivela shots, you can definitely score some goals. Here's the passing. This build has 91 vision, 97 long pass, and 91 short pass with 83 crossing and 77 curve. I would have liked to get the curve up a bit higher, but just didn't have the skill points for it. But I don't think it's going to make much of a difference anyways. I think curve really only affects your crosses and your swerve passes you make while holding the left trigger down and doing a ground pass or a ground through ball. Other than that, I don't think it affects your passes too much, and it does help with finesse shots though, but that's not too big of a deal for this build. And then on the right, I made sure to max out the long passing with the long ball plus, and you pretty much just have unlimited range when it comes to passing. The dribbling along with the passing is something I wanted to make sure to upgrade because it will help a lot being able to play make and get out of tight situations in the midfield. So this build at 6'2" has 80 agility, 81 balance, 85 ball control, and 86 dribbling. I went all the way down to the Maestro archetype so we can get the dribbling up more, and then also upgrades the agility. And then on the right, we're getting balance and ball control. And I did go for the 5-star skills. I really like hitting some 5-star skills just to set up my passes, especially setting up Trivela passes in order to get the right angle. It helps a lot. But if you're not going to use 5-star skills, you can take this skill move off, and like I said, you can max out the pace or maybe upgrade the dribbling, defending, physicality, or passing more. There's one defensive attribute on this CDM build that I wanted to get up more but just didn't have the skill points for it, and that's this 81 interceptions. I got this top left icon for +2 interceptions and +2 defensive awareness, but didn't get any more other than just the Guardian archetype. And on the right side, we're maxing out the stand tackling at 90. We also have 85 slide tackling and maxed out the defensive awareness at 92. But I don't think the interceptions will make much of a difference. You could potentially, if you take off the 5-star skills, you could go for +2 right here. And then you would just have to go +4 right here for 5 skill points. So it would get to 85 interceptions, and that would definitely look better. I just don't know how much of a difference it's actually going to make. There's not a lot of skill points on physical, but if you look at these attributes, they're pretty solid. 80 jumping, 89 stamina, 81 strength, 92 reactions, and 81 aggression. So all these attributes are 80 or higher. And don't forget about these second sections for the reactions upgrades. And that's going to do it for this deep lying playmaking CDM build on FC24 clubs. Let me know in the comments if you give this build a try. I'd love to hear how you like it. hit that like button on this video for me, and then don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already done so. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.